Taco Bell comes up with some really, really wacky stuff. Sometimes it's unbelievably amazing, and then they get rid of it like 6 months later because, I don't know, you'd have to ask them. This may be one of the greater things they ever came up with, and I say that because this version of it right here may be better than theirs. I don't know. They never made this particular one, but the Quesalupa is such a huge fan favorite. It's a cult favorite. It's almost like the McRib sort of thing. It's super simple. I don't know why they got rid of it. I'm going to show you how to make it better than they made it, and you will not want to eat anything else the rest of your life. So let's get started with this video, and I'll show you everything you need. The first thing we're going to do to make our Quesalupa here is make the ground beef. Now I've just got some 80-20 here in the frying pan. I'm breaking this up. I'm going to brown this off real fast. Don't put any seasoning in at this point because we're going to put the extra step and the little extra effort to make this yummy. Once it's cooked and all the pink is out of it, you're going to have to drain this. So grab my favorite bowl with some foil in it. Move all the meat to the side of the pan and grab a spoon and just spoon it in there. That is the easiest way for me, at least for draining grease. Once that's done, all that meat's going to go into our food processor. We're going to pulse this a few times to get it extra fine. That changes the meat dramatically and makes this truly taste like Taco Bell meat. This fine meat is the secret. If you want to see more about how I do this, you can watch the other Chalupa video, and I go into a lot more depth about why and how and everything else. But basically, yeah, this is the Cliff Notes version of it. Now it's time to season the meat after it's been shredded up like that. We're going to put our seasoning packet in with the water and just bring that to a simmer so it starts to thicken. Add the meat. Because the meat's been pulsed, it's opened up like crazy and it will absorb this seasoning so fast. I almost don't need to fast forward this, but I'm trying to save you a couple of minutes. As soon as this is done and the meat is fully incorporated everything, you're done. The meat is finished. And you have authentic tasting Taco Bell meat. That's basically it. Now, I'm doing a Baja Quesalupa, so I'm making my Baja sauce. This is equal parts mayonnaise and sour cream. I have some chipotle powder here. I have some paprika. I have some garlic powder going in. It's about maybe a teaspoon of each for this amount. Some lime juice. It's a half a lime going in there. And start mixing this up. It's pretty thick at this point, so you need to thin it out. You can always add more cream, but you can't take it out, so add it small doses and check. That is too thick. You want it thinner. You want it to be able to drip off the spoon in a nice dripping sort of thing. Let's see. Yeah, that's much better. That's perfect. There you go. So maybe a tablespoon, something like that total. Now, to make the Quesalupa shell, you take a tortilla, put it in your pan. I got a little butter in there. I got 2 slices of pepper jack cheese that I've torn up a little bit so it fits in there a little bit better. You want even coverage in this. Put a second tortilla down on top of it. Put a lid on it to get that to brown and crispy up. Once it's done, that's the inside. Fold it over, and you've got a Quesalupa shell, basically. All you're going to do now is just let this get nice and crispy. Cheese is getting all oozy-goozy, melty, wonderful. And that's it. That is the secret to a Quesalupa. Now you know, and you can make this. Look how easy that is. So that is how you make the Quesalupa shell. It's simple. It's 2 flour tortillas, pepper jack cheese, heat it up, cook it on the inside and the outside, get it nice and crispy, and get it nice and lovely because you want it to taste good. You saw us make the meat here. It's the same meat they use for everything. So once you have that recipe down, you're pretty much set. And there you go. And this would have sour cream on it. But I like sour cream, so I'm not going to ruin this by putting sour cream on it. I'm going to put the Baja sauce on it. Did you see me make the Baja sauce in the last video where I made the other chalupas? You didn't. You have to look at there's a... Come on, man. Watch the other videos. The Baja sauce, the whole recipe on this is in the other video with the other chalupas. Chalupa Supreme and the Baja Chalupa. Chalupa, chalupa, chalupa. It's a lot of chalupas. Okay, but I'm putting this in here, so it's a Baja Quesalupa. They never made that. They should have. They should do a lot of things, like bring back the enchilada for more than 2 days and maybe make it correctly. That would have been nice, but no, don't do that. Okay, so we got that. We got a Baja sauce in here. Yeah, good enough. All right, I was gonna move it around a little bit to disperse it, but my mouth will do that. Okay, we have lettuce. They would traditionally just use iceberg lettuce. This is green leaf lettuce because I like green leaf lettuce. It's better, it's frillier, it has more flavor. It has any flavor. So there's that. All right, tomatoes. Put them in, whatever you got. Use them. These are Roma tomatoes. They traditionally use a tomato like this because it's less watery, less seeds, more meat. You get more bang for your buck. They are very popular everywhere. You can find them all over the place. If you don't know what a Roma tomato is, go to your grocery store and ask the produce manager. Okay, try and find anybody that works in a grocery store and ask them, what's a Roma tomato? Or just walk around and look at the things that says Roma tomato. They're the long ones. They're skinnier and more cylindrical. They're not round. There you go. So that is a lot of conversation about a tomato. Jesus, I'm burying the lead here. We have a quesalupa. Quesalupa. There's cheese oozing out of this thing. Oh my God. People, there's not a drill. You can make this at home. You saw how easy that is. This is the simplest thing. Everybody's been going crazy trying to get the quesalupa brought back. Why? You can just make this. I showed you how to make the meat. The veggies look pretty simple, right? I showed you how to make the shell. It's way easier to make this shell than it is an actual chalupa. And then you just need to go get yourself a bottle of their hot sauce, taco sauce here. This is the mild because what the heck? Pour a little of this on there. Because that's what everyone does. Because that's what people do. And then you have a quesalupa. I'm going in. Oh my God, that's stupid good. Oh, that pepper jack cheese, the chalupa, the Baja sauce, the meat. Oh, why did they ever get rid of this? This may be the best thing they ever had on their menu. Seriously. So if you've been dying for one of these things, you now know how to make it. Oh, that may be a dangerous thing because I don't see you making anything else anytime soon. What are you having for Christmas dinner? Guesalupas. Thanksgiving? Guesalupas. There you go. Perfect. And that's it. Now you know how to make it. And I can stop talking. But if you haven't seen all the rest of the Taco Bell things, you're probably a pretty big Taco Bell fan, so you might want to check them out. I've done everything, basically, all the old favorites, the enchilada, the bell beefer, the cholito, the chili cheese burrito thing, all that kind of stuff. The OG taco salad, with the shell up the back, and oh yeah, you got to see that one. That one's pretty cool. And there's a playlist of all of those things. I will put it here now. There you go. So click that link right there, that one. This is Taco Bell playlist, and it'll take you to all the videos, and you can see everything. Because we're a fast food world, and Taco Bell, we can't count on them to keep making our favorite stuff, so we have to learn how. There you go. That's it. So thanks for watching. And if you like this kind of stuff, you can always subscribe. I don't mind. And then I can say hi to you again on the next one. Until then, thanks for watching. And I'll see you later.